Hey guys, so welcome back to Open Hanger Workshop. I know it's been a little while since I've done a longer form video, and by a little while I do mean about a year or so. But I am trying to get more into those longer form videos for y'all, for unboxings, tool reviews, build videos, all that good stuff coming y'all's way on the channel here very soon. And today kind of starts that journey for y'all. And today I want to get into the unboxing and first impressions of the Milwaukee Trim Router. I did get this for Christmas yesterday, so let's dive in and see what's going on with this thing. All right, so we'll start with, got our dust collection attachment with the wrenches that come with it. I do appreciate that they include wrenches because not everybody has a wrench already ready to go for something like this. So I do appreciate that they include that with the router. You've got the larger base plate here, and this is really great when you're doing bigger stuff and you need something that's a little bit more hefty when you're trying to balance things. That's what that's really nice for. And then we have the router itself. This does come very well packaged, very tightly in there, so it's not going to move around while it's in shipping or anything like that. Everything comes plastic wrapped, so I like that. The way it doesn't get scuffed up or damaged in shipping or anything like that. Obviously, we have the instruction manual, operator's manual, all that good stuff. Looks like some different things from that Milwaukee sends for you to take a look at, and their different tools and all that good stuff. So take a look at that just a little bit later. And that's what comes in the actual router box, other than the actual edge guide here. The edge guide does come with that. I do appreciate that because I actually do not have one, oddly. Don't know why, just never have needed one, I guess. But on the Christmas deal, I was able to get the batteries and charger to come with it for a really good deal. And the router was actually, quote unquote, free, as they call it. I don't think it's that case, but it did come with the battery and charger to go with it. So go ahead and unbox that as well. So got the charger that actually has the M18 and the M12 battery system. So if you have both of those systems, you can charge them both on the same platform here. Got the operator's manual, so we'll get rid of that for now. Obviously, don't get rid of that entirely. Put it somewhere safe where you can access it if you need to. And then we've got two 5 amp hour batteries. These come in really, really handy when you're doing trim work and all that kind of stuff, and you're not trying to run out of battery in the middle of the cut, right? So these provide plenty of power and battery life for that particular purpose. So get into this here. So we've got both of these. We've got the router. We've got the charger itself with the M18 and the M12 platform, by the way. The edge guide. We've got the larger base plate for the router. And we've got the dust collection and wrenches here that all goes together. So let's go ahead and start putting some of this together for y'all. So go ahead and get the dust collection out here. Keep those wrenches out because those are really good to have all the time, obviously. Let's see what we got here. Some little small parts that go to something, I'm sure. All right, so putting this together, all of this fits together exactly like a glove. All right, so we're back and we've got the vacuum attachment on and the just didn't have it quite lined up right, so the screw wasn't wanting to go in just right. So now we've got that all lined up and got that back in there. All right. But now what you can see now is this actually has a imperial and a millimeter or a metric system you can use to make fine-tune adjustments, which is really, really nice if you're, not in the US and you're using some weird units like the metric system or something. But over here where we use freedom units, or the imperial system as y'all like to call it for some reason, we have that on here as well. So what I want to do now is actually pop this collet off, and we're going to go for a test ride with this thing. So you just hit this button right here. This will slide off, so make sure this is firmly on a surface, unlike what I just did. And we're going to take just a small wrench. I have an adjustable one that works pretty well. You can use the ones that they provide for you if that is a little bit easier for you. And this little button right here is going to make sure that that doesn't move while you're trying to unscrew the bit or anything like that. And we're just going to use a small roundover bit here first, just to kind of see how this does. If I can get this thing to go in, maybe. All right, so let's go ahead and give this Milwaukee router a good try here. We've got the roundover bit loaded in there. I'm just going to do a quick roundover on the edges of this little piece of mahogany that I have lying around here in the shop. Always wear your safety glasses when you're using power tools. And I'm going to not use my hearing protection on this one just because I want to kind of gauge how loud it is. But most of the time, I definitely have my hearing protection on when I'm using any kind of power tool, and you should as well. So let's give this a go here. All right, so as you can see, this is hard mahogany, and it has plenty of power to get through that. No problems at all cutting or anything like that. Plenty of power to do any kind of trim work you need to do or anything like that. One thing I did forget to mention in the beginning was that it is variable speed. So whatever speed you need to be at for whatever application you may be running, you can certainly get to that pretty easily right here. I keep mine on 6 most of the time, but however, I know some people do slow that down just a little bit based on their application. So overall first impressions of this router is pretty good, actually. Kind of a little bit surprised. I've had another trim router in the past that I was not overly impressed by. But this one I actually am very impressed with upon first impressions. This is not a full review. I've not done a full deep dive into everything about this router, but that will be coming in the next couple of months, hopefully, once I've had a chance to deep dive into everything I can find out about this thing and figure out all of the ins and outs and good things, bad things, things I do like, things I don't like about this router, and then I'll do a full review video on that for y'all. That way you have plenty of information to make a decision should you want to get a trim router as well. All right, so Thank y'all so much for watching, and we appreciate every one of y'all that watches this video and subscribes to our channel. If you're not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom and the bell icon. That way you get notified of all our new content that we're coming out with here soon. We appreciate all of y'all, and thanks so much for being here with us. And we'll see y'all next time here at Open Hanger Workshop.